All right, my friends, we're going to do some more Cinquain poems. I can't wait to read your poetry. Poetry is one of my favorite units. I'm so sad we're not together to do it. So today you should have 2 of your poems written already. Okay, you should have these 2 written. And then today we're going to go on to some more Cinquain poems. All right, so at the top, it gives you Cinquain ideas. See right here? So if you're having problems thinking, I just looked at these and I came up with my ideas. So you can write about a special place, something in nature, your favorite food, a character from a book, an event, or an object you use every day. So I chose my favorite food to start with. So that's what I wrote my first Cinquain about. So here we go. Remember, Cinquain follows the pattern. So we're going to think of a noun. My noun is chicken Alfredo. Okay, that's my favorite food. Now I'm going to think of 2 adjectives or things that describe it. Now remember, you can go onto your Google Doc from yesterday and look at some of those adjectives, things that describe it. I said that it's warm and creamy. Okay. Now, I need to think of 3 verbs, actions that end with ing. So with chicken Alfredo, I am slurping, I am twisting, and I am eating. Okay? Now, you're going to think of a phrase. A phrase. My favorite at Olive Garden. And then you're going to think of a noun that is a synonym or the same or about the same as your first. So chicken Alfredo is the same as pasta. So this is my poem. I'm going to read it to you. Chicken Alfredo, warm, creamy, slurping, twisting, eating, my favorite at Olive Garden, pasta. Okay, that's my poem. So you are going to think of a Cinquain that you can write about. Now, the next Cinquain that I came up with is a character from a book. Well, we've been doing Stout-Hearted 7, so I thought, hey, I'm going to use a character from there. So I chose Catherine. So at the top, oh, and then I drew a little picture. I'm supposed to draw a little picture. I didn't have time to color it, but you can color it and make it look fancy. All right, so I'm going to choose Catherine. So I need 2 adjectives that describe Catherine. Well, I said that she was brave and stout-hearted. Okay, now I need 3 ing verbs, things that she does. Well, walking, learning, and caring. Remember, she took care of Henrietta all the time. Okay, and then I'm going to think of a phrase. Preserved the story of her life. Remember, she kept her Bible, she preserved it, and then she wrote the history of her life. And then I ended with her last name, Sager. So here's my poem. Catherine, brave, stout-hearted, walking, learning, caring, preserved the story of her life, Sager. And then I drew a little picture. My bonnet's not that pretty, but it's all right. All right. Now, the next thing that I chose, it says that I can write an idea on an object that I use every day. Well, an object that I used every day is a fork. So I chose to write a poem about a fork. Okay, so I write fork. 2 things that describe it. It's useful and it's pronged. That means that it has these little prongs on them. Sorry, my focus. There we go. Okay, and then I need to think of 3 action words. Spearing, cutting, lifting. Okay, and then I need to think of a phrase. Not in your hair like Ariel. Okay, you don't want a fork in your hair like Ariel. And then a word that describes a fork, or a synonym would be a utensil. So let me read you my poem. Fork, useful, pronged, spearing, cutting, lifting, not in your hair like Ariel, utensil. All right, my friends. Now, You are going to write Cinquain poems. I would like for you to do 3 of them. If you can only think of 2, I'll give you bonus points if you can think of 3. Okay? So try to think of 3, but I'll take 2. And I'm going to figure out a way for us to share these so that you can share with me, so that you can share with me your poems, because I am so excited to read them. Seriously, guys, poetry is hands down one of my favorite units. And we're not even together. So help your teacher out. Write some good poems so I can get warmth in my heart. Okay? All right, my friends. I'll talk to you soon. Cinquain poetry. Bye.